If Tinkercad is feeling slow, laggy, or just plain frustrating, you're not alone. The good news is that in most cases, you can make it run a lot smoother with just a few simple fixes. In this video, I'm going to show you how to make Tinkercad less laggy step by step, so you can get back to designing without the constant freezing and stuttering. And if this tutorial helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more quick software tips just like this. First, let's talk about the browser you're using. Tinkercad works best in Google Chrome, and that alone can solve a surprising amount of performance issues. If you're using another browser like Edge, Firefox, or Safari, try switching over to Chrome and test your project again. Because Tinkercad is optimized for Chrome, you may notice faster loading, smoother movement, and less delay when rotating or moving objects. Next, let's check hardware acceleration. This is one of the most important settings for improving performance. Hardware acceleration allows your computer's graphics card, or GPU, to help with the 3D rendering instead of forcing your CPU to do all the work. To turn it on, open your browser settings, go to the System section, and make sure Use Graphics Acceleration when available is switched on. After that, restart the browser so the change can take effect. If it was already on, it's still worth checking, because sometimes this setting gets disabled without you noticing. Another thing that can slow Tinkercad down is having too many tabs open in your browser. Every tab uses memory, and if you have YouTube, social media, documents, or other heavy websites running at the same time, they can eat up a lot of RAM. Close any tabs you don't need while you're designing, especially if your project is already complex. This can make a big difference in responsiveness, especially on laptops or older computers. Now, let's look at your internet connection. Tinkercad saves your work to the cloud as you go, which means a weak or unstable Wi-Fi connection can cause lag, delay, or that annoying stuttering feeling while you're moving shapes around. If things feel slow, try moving closer to your router, disconnecting other devices that are using the network, or switching to a more stable connection if possible. A stronger connection can help Tinkercad sync changes much more smoothly. If your project still feels heavy, the issue may be the design itself. Tinkercad can struggle when there are too many shapes, overly detailed objects, or complex geometry in the workspace. Try simplifying your model by combining shapes where possible, deleting parts you no longer need, and avoiding unnecessary detail until later in the design process. Working in smaller sections can also help reduce lag. Another helpful habit is to save your progress often and refresh the page if the workspace starts to slow down after a long session. Sometimes simply reloading Tinkercad clears up temporary browser memory issues and makes the editor feel much more responsive again. So to quickly recap, the best ways to make Tinkercad less laggy are to use Google Chrome, turn on hardware acceleration, close extra tabs, check your Wi-Fi connection, and keep your design as simple as possible while you work. These small changes can make a huge difference in how smooth the app feels. If this video helped you, please give it a like, subscribe for more easy tech tutorials, and let me know in the comments what software you want help with next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.